Alright, hello, welcome to Heal and Ascend Tarot. So today is going to be a pick a card reading for how your person is currently feeling about you. So we have 3 piles here, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Alright, so just take a moment to see which pile resonates with you. If you want to book a personal reading, all of my information is down below. Alright, so let's just jump in. So we're going to start for pile number 1, so I'll just move these over. So let's take a look. If you chose this crystal here, how is your person currently feeling about you? Okay, so we have material world, victimhood, the world, wow, the tower, the page of pentacles, justice, and trust me. Okay. All right, so for the world here, we have a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. And then also with the tower, this is usually about some sort of insight. So I'm getting here that between you and your person, something could have came full circle here, okay? Now, was it a happy ending? I don't believe so, but I feel like this is going to lead to something positive. And I feel your person is probably thinking that you're really upset about something that ended between the two of you, but I do feel like your person did this because they felt like it was the right thing to do, justice here. So if your person ended something within this connection, I feel like they did it because they felt like it was the right thing to do. With this victimhood energy, they were not in the right headspace to be able to provide something for you here. I do feel like this person, if they did put an end to this connection, it caused them a tower moment. It actually really did shake them up in a way that they didn't think was going to happen, okay, with this tower. But I'm also getting with the tower, it allowed them to now see things more clearly. And your person is wanting you to trust them because I do feel like this person is wanting to come back around. That's what I'm feeling from this energy. But the thing that I'm seeing is we have the material world with the Page of Pentacles right under it. So your person right now could be struggling financially, still trying to build something for themselves. So this could be someone who is just starting off on their career, or is maybe struggling financially and they're needing to kind of pick themselves back up after some sort of loss. You know, the Page of Pentacles doesn't have a lot to offer financially, very little, very little. So that could be something that's also kind of affecting them in terms of moving towards you. But we do have this Trust Me card. So I do feel like this person wants to rebuild trust with you. And I feel like this, I'm just getting this vibe from this person that they are coming back around. But I feel like this person, for those of you who picked this pile, I feel like this person ended things with you. And maybe you didn't understand why, or maybe you thought it was the wrong decision, but they actually felt like they did the right thing. Because first of all, they felt like they didn't have enough to offer you. But second of all, I feel like this victimhood has to do with both of you guys, but for them, they were not in the right headspace to provide something for you. But it's like the second that they ended this, in a way they thought it was just going to affect you, but it ended up affecting them, okay? And they feel like they want to come back around and actually provide a happier ending to this story, okay, and bring justice. But I'm just getting that this person did what they did because they felt like it was the right thing to do. So I don't know what the scenario was between the two of you, and I don't know, like maybe your person has a family with someone else and it was the right thing to do, or you have a family with someone else. Like there could be some circumstances here where it had to end because realistically it was the right thing to do for everyone involved. But the circumstances can be different for everyone, so don't just take that. That's just kind of an example, throwing that out there. But that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so your person definitely wants to rebuild trust and come back around. They're still kind of dealing with the aftermath of things, and I do feel like they might be still at the very early stages of building something when it comes to their finances here. Either they did have something built but they lost it and they have to rebuild, or they're just at the beginning stages of building something and they need to work on that, okay? So that's what I have for pile 1. So I hope that resonated. We'll move on to pile number 2. Okay, so if you chose this crystal here, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So we have understanding, we have venture, we have the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon. Look at all these major arcana. The Queen of Cups, the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, and I've got a tarot reading on you. Okay, so your person, I was just about to say, someone is really spiritual here, because the Queen of Cups, even with the moon too, the Queen of Cups is very intuitive, very, very, very intuitive. So either they're seeing you as this, so they're seeing you as someone who's very intuitive. You could be sort of a high priestess energy. We have powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information, be at peace. So either they view you as someone who is very, very intuitive, like you could be a psychic in general, because you do have, I got a tarot reading on you. This could also be them. So maybe your person is in the spiritual community in some way, and they have spiritual insight. But for most of you guys, I'm feeling like this is how they see you. This is interesting. I don't know why I'm laughing so much in this pile, but I feel like this person sees you as knowing everything. Like they just see you as, what the heck, how does this person know everything? Like how do they know what I'm thinking? How do they know what I'm feeling? How can they predict the future? What's going on? So if you are a tarot reader, or if you're psychic, or if you have some sort of intuitive abilities that they know about, so this would be something where they know that you have some sort of intuitive abilities. This is your pile. If they don't know, I feel like this is probably not your pile. But I feel like this person sees you as this is just so interesting. It's funny because it's like they're attracted to you, but this is something that also is just kind of very intimidating to them, because they don't understand. Like you're very, if you notice here, this woman here with the angel wings, they feel that you're something that is kind of out of this world, essentially, because you have that connection to the other side. So this person is kind of freaked out by that. And with the wheel here, I'm getting this as they feel like you kind of already know what the future holds. They feel like you already can kind of predict what the future holds. Whereas with the moon, they might be in the dark with things. They might not have the clarity that you have when it comes to that spiritual connection. With the Venture card here, I feel like this person, they're just very curious about you. They're very curious about where you've been and where you're going, just because of the knowledge and what you have, what you like, the gifts that you have. I feel like this person is just very curious about you. For some of you guys, I don't know if you have a strong history with this person, or they've just kind of met you, or this is kind of newer and they're just like, whoa, who is this person? They're so interesting. That's kind of what I'm pulling. If you have a history with this person, it's interesting because I'm not getting a lot about how they're feeling. I'm getting more about how they're seeing you. It's more so how they're seeing you. But if you do have a history with this person, I feel like they're coming to an understanding of who you are and why you sort of make the choices that you make with this. That's what I'm pulling with this Venture card. I just feel like, because if you notice here, if you actually notice in all of these cards, all we see is just women. So I feel like they're just seeing you as, like, this is just kind of how they're perceiving you, even though this is supposed to be how they're feeling. But see, there's just a woman sitting in there as well. I'm just getting, your person just likes to watch you. They like to observe you. They're curious about you. That's the best way I could say how they're feeling. I feel like your person's very curious about you. They're a little fearful because for them, they don't have this clarity that you have. And this might be something that's a bit different for them, especially if they're very earthly, very focused on the physical realm. The idea of spirituality they might know about, but it's something that they haven't really dove completely into, and it's a little freaky for them. Okay, but anyways, guys, that's what I'm getting for pile 2. So interesting. It's less about how they're feeling, more about how they're seeing you. Okay, so that wasn't really my intention, but it's coming through, so we'll take it. Okay, so let's move on to pile number 3. All right, so if you chose this crystal here, how is your person currently feeling about you? So we have fear, we have perception. Wow, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, strength, Six of Wands, a lot of ego. I pretend I don't care because I care too much. Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of ego here. Six of Wands and the Strength card. This is a lot of pride and ego. Okay, so how your person is feeling, well, you might not know how they're feeling because they're trying to mask it with this ego, trying to act like they're fine. And again, that makes sense with this. I pretend I don't care because I care too much. So, okay, quite a few messages coming through if you pick this pile. You guys, this situation ended. This situation ended, And your person is trying to give off the perception that they are so happy without you. Like they are free now, they are good on their own, they don't need you. Big lie. Big lie, okay? This person actually wants something committed with you. We have the 10 of Pentacles coming through here. They want something long-term with you. Whether they've told you this or not, they probably have not, because I'm getting this. I pretend I don't care because I care too much. So your person has a lot of fear that they don't, it's like your person has a lot of fear that they don't show the world. They have this very negative perception of themselves. If you notice here, this card here, this woman is looking in the mirror, but look what she sees. So that's her perception of herself. So this could be a male or a female. But there's this very negative perception of the self that your person has. It's almost like this person has a devil on their shoulder that tells them that they're unworthy and tells them all these negative things about themselves. And this creates a lot of fear, especially when it comes to relationships for your person. They have a lot of fear because they have a lot of insecurities. This person might have an intense fear of people not accepting them, and that's why they put on this sort of false mask for the world. It's like because they don't feel like if they are who they truly are, that they'll be accepted, so they put on this mask. And this connection between the two of you came to an end, and I don't know who ended it. I'm not getting that here, but they really, it's like their ego just flared up because of their fear. So they are really trying hard to make you feel like they don't care at all. Like your person might be trying to give you the perception that they are free, they are fine, they've put the past behind you, they've even moved on. This is not true. This is not true. In fact, like I said, I do feel like this person wants something committed with you, okay? So you guys might resonate. I did a video recently that was called Don't Be Fooled by your person, so you might want to watch that because this kind of seems like the same energy, okay? But that's what I have for pile number 3. So sorry guys, I think I'm starting to get a cold or something, but anyways, so that's what I have for pile number 3. So I hope this resonates. Again, if you guys want to book something personal, information's down below, but I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I wish you all of the best on your journey. Take care.